If you want to make the pizza, you come to the right place. In this video, my friend Georgio will show you how to make the pizza.
Welcome, this is Georgio Pizzeria, Georgia, yes, the one and only, because we're making pizza today. I wrote down what ingredients I need for the pizza dough. I do need 3/4 cups of warm water. And it's supposed to have a teaspoon of sugar, which I do not have in this house. However, I have warm water and I have honey. I can dissolve a little bit of honey in warm water. So first, go to the sink, make sure the water gets hot. Pizzeria. 3/4 cups, that's not much, that's just like this about. Take the spoon, a small teaspoon would be just about that. I think that's just for the yeast to rise. I need just a little bit less than 2 cups of flour. And this is about 1 cup. So this should be sufficient. Warm water, yeast. Here, this is a fast rising yeast. It is very, very special. Put that in with the flour. I take about this much. That's a half a tablespoon. And I know that is all it needs. I guess I have to put the water with it eventually. So this is what I do right now. 2 spoons of olive oil, 2 teaspoons of salt. Okay, this is from Sicilia, Italia. Very important. You have to use Italian Italian salt for it to be an Italian style pizza. Right there. I think it's just right. But I'm eyeballing. This is how I do my recipes. 2 spoons of olive oil. There.
Pizzeria.
I'm not sure if it's from Italy, but we'll just pretend that it is. Italia. Here's a famous wooden spoon. I would not make a pizza without it, because I'm going to stir it until it's a uniform consistency, and hopefully it'll be just perfect to put into the oven, which I will be turning only the oven light on so that there's just enough heat in there for the yeast to rise, and then we'll be leaving this alone for about 1.5 hours, maybe 2 hours before the pizza dough is ready. And in the meantime, we can chop the ingredients that will go into the pizza and put them aside, and then it's gonna become a very good pizza. But I still have to stir this. See, do like this. But you can tell that it's becoming just right. I'm going to take some more flour. I'm just going to sprinkle it. Sprinkle it on there, and then I can knead it. Oh, this is perfect. See what I can do? This is my pizza dough. I don't know, it's not going to be a big pizza, but we're just 2 here. 2 of us only today. Got this in a pot, and we take a lid. This is the best way to rise any dough that needs yeast. See, in this oven light that is so bright right now, that is exactly what provides the heat for the pizza dough to rise. Come back in about an hour and a half. Pizzeria. Alright, now while our pizza dough is running in the oven, rising in the oven, we can prepare our pizza toppings. I have chosen to use bell peppers, tomatoes, mushrooms, tomato sauce, which will be spread on garlic. Somewhere in this mess I got it's on the floor. Onion, what are you doing on the floor? Anyways, maybe that's where I can start. Chop the onion. Knife. Alright, cut off the ends. Peel. I'll just dump it in the sink right now. It's not good, but I will put it into the compost later. Alright, knife, onion. I only need about half the onion for this. So I cut it this way. And be careful not to slip and cut my fingers. That'll be good. That's good for the onion. Dump it all in a bowl. This is only the beginning. Now those peppers, green one, yellow one, red one. By the way, if you're ever a timer in the Toastmaster meeting, you can use these. And if you're a Toastmaster, you know what I'm talking about. If not, find out. Rinsing those peppers. Once again, I reach for my knife. That's dangerous.
Pizzeria. Georgio Pizzeria.
And I know all of you who own or run the pizzeria, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, we need this guy in our kitchen. I respectfully decline. Well, this is a beautiful tomato. It shall be chosen. The tomatoes are best in slices, so I'm going to try my best to make nice tomato slices. Maybe cut them in half, so I can distribute them better across the entire surface of the pizza. Starting to look real good. Now I'm cutting the mushrooms in slices, one by one. There's still something missing because we're not vegetarians here. Pizzeria. It's as Italian as it gets. This will make my pizza amazing. And I'm cutting it into slices first. Then I'm going to cut the slices into smaller pieces. Once again, I want to distribute them across the pizza. Once again, stir this. This pizza has a lot of toppings. It's gonna be amazing. Now to complete the flavor, I put a spoonful of, well, half a spoonful of garlic in there and I mix it. Garlic definitely adds the ultimate flavor and I have to mix it well. This looks like you could make 4 pizzas with it, but like I said before, I like my pizza with lots of toppings. Top heavy, I call it. Smell this. This is a cheese. It's called cheddar. I think most of the time they use mozzarella for a pizza, but that doesn't mean you can't use cheddar. So I grate it. So I grate quite a bit of it. It's a very good grater because the cheese already goes into a container. There, I definitely made a dent in the big block of cheese. The time is now 5:15. I put the pizza dough into the oven at about 4:30 So it's been rising for about 45 minutes. It's not enough yet.
Pizzeria.
Alright, it is time to take the dough out of the oven because it is now 6:14. That means the dough has risen for an hour and 45 minutes. And I'm going to show you how to prepare the rest of the pizza. This is the dough with inside the pot. You can see how it's changed since we put it in. I gotta roll this out on the pizza platform thingy. And in the meantime, I set the temperature at 375 degrees. It'll warm up while I'm preparing the pizza. Scoop out some flour. Not much, just enough to have some in the cup here. This will be a square, rectangular pizza. What I need to do before I can roll out my dough is I take some olive oil, pour it on here, and I rub it on there with my hands. Some people use a brush for that or whatever, but I wash my hands and I use those because I know it's going to be more evenly distributed. This is so that the pizza doesn't stick, but oil alone is not enough. I will now take the flour and sprinkle it on there like this, and then I distribute it like that. See how nice this looks? Now I take my dough out of the big pot and I actually put some flour on my hands. It makes sure it doesn't stick to my hands so much. Just do it like this. There it is. All perfect. And I put more flour on it so I can put the rolling pin on it. And this, my friends, is a heavy-duty rolling pin. Anybody breaks into my house and I'm around, now I'm rolling this out as good as I can. And it takes time because it always wants to bounce back to its original shape. Go this way, trying to fill the whole plate, which is not easy to do. Right, the hardest part seems to be to get it into the corners. Oh, come on, pizza. Yeah, that is the signal that the oven is now ready, but I am not. So if you're trying this at home, allow extra time for this step because it will make a better pizza. Next step, I take the tomato sauce and I pour some on here. Part of it. I take a butter knife and spread it.
Pizzeria, pizzeria.
Yeah, now I take the bowl with ingredients that I prepared earlier and I sprinkle all the ingredients. Italiano oregano. If you're still watching, I would probably turn it off the minute I started singing. Yeah, lots of oregano. That makes it special. Next step, sprinkle some cheese. The trick with this is that I only put about half the cheese on the first round. Try to make it so that every part of the pizza has a little bit of cheese. But then we're going to bake it for about 10 minutes or so. And after that, I will add the rest of the cheese. Doesn't this look beautiful? There's my pizza, and
Pizzeria, pizzeria. Georgio Pizzeria, Georgio Pizzeria. Oh.
After 10 minutes, I will add the rest of the cheese, and then after 20 minutes, the pizza will be ready to be taken out of the oven and consumed. So over 10 minutes have passed, and now I'm going to sprinkle the rest of the cheese onto the pizza. I'm doing this. I'm always singing. It must be my happy zone to make pizza for a YouTube video and for me to eat. Because I get to eat about half of this. Yay! That's about all I need to do. Just wait another 10 minutes or so. Anticipation. Here's the final result that came out of the oven. I already cut it into 6 major big slices. And this is the most beautiful it'll ever look because it's gonna get consumed now. We're hungry.
Pizzeria.